okay, I just came up with an idea and it's insane. It's a big step for me. Okay, so you know how I have this whole thing where I'm like not gonna come out to anyone in my family aside from my cousin, which I already came out with, and it was more of just kind of like a casual thing because she's the only one that I really trust in my family. Well, that's not true. There's one person that I don't really trust in my family, and that's my dad, and I don't want to like tell anyone else before my dad because I know like it'll just feel like I don't like my dad, which I'm really close to my dad, so like I don't want him to feel that. So I'm not gonna come out to anyone in my family until I'm 18, and then that's when I'm gonna get my hair done or dyed or whatever, and I'm gonna get my first tattoo, blah blah. Like that's my whole plan, right? Well, we might make adjustments because I told you about my mom. She like has this like mental disability. I don't know specifically what it is. I just know what it does to her and blah blah. And one of the big things it does to her is paranoia, and she's always paranoid that I'm gonna leave her, blah blah. And it really fucked her up when I actually did leave her. But I didn't truly leave her. I left her like living with her, just because I just can't live with her. Like I've explained it before. Like I just can't live with her. But I could still love her and support her, so I'm not truly leaving her, you know what I mean? But, like, in her eyes, that's me abandoning her, like, that's, like, a lot of stuff. She's learning to accept that it's not that, or whatever, slowly, but she's not there completely yet. But anyways, so I was thinking, like, for her to understand that I still love her completely, because, like, I tell her I love her a lot, but I don't think she really believes me. And so I think to make her, like, well, not make her, obviously, like, you can't make someone believe you, but, like, to make her, like, assured that, like, I totally, like, will not, like, abandon her, like, I love her forever, like, she's my mom, like, I can't possibly not love her. She raised me, and she tried her best, and I am who I am because of her, so, like, blah, 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 whatever. Cheesiness. Anyways, so I was thinking, like, you know how I'm, like, really terrified, just, this coming out is a big deal, especially because of my dad, and like also because like this whole thing where like I don't want to come out to anyone in my family because my dad, and I don't want him to feel like excluded or whatever and like hurt. So like I won't come. I would like had this whole thing where like I'm not gonna come out and everyone knowing what this weird shadow is. It's my hand. It's just that like the sun is really fucking bright today. Well, maybe it's just the angle, but it's like right in front of my window, so it's like everywhere, and so like everything is shady. Okay. I'm gonna move. Okay. But, so, like, I have this whole thing where I'm not going to come out until I'm 18, blah, blah, blah. If you've seen the video, like, what am I going to do when I'm turning 18? I can't remember the title of the video, but, like, I have, like, a whole plan set up, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through with it because it'll take, like, 30 minutes, whatever. But anyways, I have this whole big plan, whatever. But my mom has paranoia. She's in trust issues, and I feel like she's distancing herself from me, or she thinks that I hate her, whatever, because, like, I don't live with her anymore, and I abandon her. And, so, like, to prove that I didn't abandon her and that I still support and love her, I think I'm going to come out to her on my birthday. And then I'm also going to tell her what I plan to get for my first tattoo, which is, it's actually kind of risky, though, because, like, it's a hand tattoo, which a lot of jobs don't like hand tattoos. But then I can always cover it up with concealer. It's not that big of a deal. But what was I gonna say? Wow. Also, I have a feeling that, like, you might have, like, the disillusion that I don't like makeup. Because a lot of times when I talk about makeup, you know, like, makeup, yeah. It's not that I don't like makeup. Like, makeup's fine to express yourself and stuff. It's just that, like, I don't like makeup, personally, for me. Because whenever I put on makeup, it looks gross and weird and like, what the fuck did she do, you know? So that's why I don't like makeup personally for me, but on anyone else, it's totally fine. Like, I'm not against makeup. I'm against makeup for myself. But Plus, like, makeup just, it's not my thing because it also takes so much time, and I'm the most impatient person in the world. It also takes kind of like an art. I'm not artistic at all. I'm not creative at all. Like, makeup is just a whole thing that's just literally the opposite of who I am as a person. So, like, it's not made for me. It's made for thousands of other people, men, women, whatever. But not for me. So, like, I don't hate makeup. I just hate makeup for myself. But, like, on anyone else, I'm totally fine with it. Whatever. But I just wanted to clear that up because I, like, realized, like, when I was watching, like, one of my videos, I was, like, kind of looked like I was, like, hating on makeup, which I don't hate makeup. Like, I'm not one of those, like, ridiculous, stupid people who hates makeup. But, like, or prefers the natural, just is big deal, whatever. Anyways, I just don't like makeup on me. Anyways, continuing on with the story. I want to get a tattoo on my birthday, my first tattoo, and I want it to be a heart, a red heart on my hand, on my left hand, because my left hand is the one that I see the most, and it's going to be right between my thumb and my pointer finger, right there, and it's going to be red. It's gonna be like a thumbprint too. Like, I want to like make a thumbprint heart with my, or make my mom make a thumbprint heart, and then have the tattoo artist like make that thumbprint heart a like sketch, and then sketch that tattoo onto my hand, and then ink it in red ink and like make it a red tattoo. But like the reason for this tattoo is because a long time ago when I was younger, anytime I went to go somewhere, especially when I went to visit my dad, my mom was always like, here's something to remember me by. And I didn't even remember how it started, but like she drew a red heart right where that is. Like, she always drew right there. And I started doing it to her too, because I was like, okay, Mommy, I love you too. So like, I'm going to draw a red heart on your hand too. And so we'd always have like the two hearts. And I remember when I was little, like anytime I was like afraid, or anytime like I was like scared and missed my mom, like I would always like retrace the heart and draw it in. This was before I had a phone, because I was really young. I was really young. I can't even remember how old I was, but I was really young. So I was thinking I would get that as my first tattoo, and I was thinking maybe my mom and I could get matching tattoos, you know? The only thing that I'm hesitant about is because like my mom's against me dyeing my hair. And she's also against, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be against tattoos, especially not this one, but I'm pretty sure she would want it in a different place because, you know, hands, like, jobs, whatever. But the thing is, like, concealer, and then also, like, if I dyed my hair, I could always put on wigs. Like, there are alternative things, like, it's not indefinite, you know? But, like, I'll explain that to her when I tell her about everything. But, like, I don't know, I just feel like this is a good stepping stone for my mom and I, because, like, I'm totally fine with us, but, like, I feel like she's still holding back and, like, unsure, and, like, her mental illness doesn't help, you know? So, like, I think I'm gonna tell her this, and, like, it's gonna be kind of, like, my Mother's Day present to her, just to, like, reveal this big thing about myself and tell her what I want to do for us as, like, a mom and daughter relationship kind of thing, and, like, see where that goes. Hopefully she's okay with it. Probably gonna tell her, like, when we get to her place, because, like, I like, it's kind of an awkward conversation to have outside of a movie theater or inside an Uber. So, like, yeah, probably gonna have it, like, alone, either at my house, before we pick up the other Uber, or, at her house before I pick up my Uber to come back. Whichever house we go to first, whatever. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna tell her tomorrow. So that's kind of scary, but now that I've talked about it, it's kind of a little less nerve-wracking, and it's okay. And I'm not as terrified. Watch me be totally cool about it, but then, like, the minute I start to think about telling her, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm nervous. Like, watch me chicken out. I don't want to chicken out, though, because this is a monumental moment for me. Because, like, she's going to be the first, like, adult family member that I'm gonna tell. And it's also going to be, like, a very big moment for both of us, because, like, I'm revealing something about myself that I haven't told anyone in the family ever before. It's building trust between us because she, for some reason, doesn't trust our relationship. And I'm trying to build that trust back up because I destroyed it when I left. Which, honestly, when I left, I felt incredibly guilty. And then after I felt, like, got over my guiltiness, I felt resentment. And then, like, all of these emotions. And I'm over it now. Like, I'm just, like, it wasn't what it was what needed to be done, you know? And I don't regret it. It's made me so much happier. Like, I'm amazing now. Like, I feel so much better than how I was with my mom, and my mom is so much better than how she was when we were living together. Like, our dynamic is not meant to be together. Like, you know, like, I love her. I will always love her. She's my mom, but like, we can't live together. It's just a given. And so, because I'm too giving and she's too taking, and she doesn't even realize she's taking so much from me. Because, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm an empathetic person, or maybe it's because, like, I, like, just, and once I love someone, like, I give everything to them. And I really shouldn't. And I feel everything they feel too. Or I don't know. I don't know. Once I truly, like, commit to someone, like, I'm very, like, attentive and, like, very close, and, like, hurt when they hurt, like, feel what they feel, like, always, like, trying to be the best person for them, always supporting them, like, always trying to do stuff for them. And that kind of personality that I have is not a good mix with my mom, because my mom is so dependent on me, and she just takes and takes and takes, and, like, I can't do that. Like, I'm not a coin machine. Like, you can't just keep taking from me without even realizing it. Like, she doesn't even understand, and I don't blame her. It's like her mental illness. Like, it's just how she is. Like, that's not her fault. And it's not my fault that I'm the way I am either. Like, it's just how it is. And we can't change it, and it doesn't change how we love each other, so, like, it doesn't matter. I still love her, and, like, I still want this to happen, so, like, whatever. But, like, I'm just saying that, like, it's taking her, like, a little bit longer to realize this, so, like, I'm gonna push that last step and be like, bitch, wake the fuck up. Like, this is how it is. Get the fuck out of your brain. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I mean, I get it, she's a mental illness, and, like, whatever, but, like, boo-boo, like, I love you, like, hello. I just called my mom boo-boo. This is my life. Okay. Okay. Well, I am still a little nervous for tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna tell my friends at lunch and then, like support, because, like, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I have this whole spiel about, like, oh my god, it's gonna be so great, but, like, I'm scared. Because, like, what if she's secretly homophobic? Or, like, what if she's, like, she hates my, like, idea of, like, being who I truly am, like, what I really want to look like? What if she hates that? What if, like, she no, we're doing this. We're doing this for her. So that's just... To her. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so scared. Okay. Oh, what? I'm tearing up. Okay. I didn't realize I was that scared. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna end this video, but I literally start crying. Like, plus dinner is ready, so, like, yeah, I need to go. Oh god. It's, oh, fuck you. Dude, I hate tears. Anyways, bye.